I just saw this post on Reddit where this guy was complaining that he gave up his job to start his own agency, and he was like, bro, these people are literally bargaining with me when I'm trying to sell my social media packages for like $99 a month. Just $99. Not 2000, not $3,000 a month. And I'm getting like price complaints, people being like, bro, can you do it cheaper? Them bargaining on the price and everything. And he was like, I'm targeting tier 1 people, I'm targeting all the typical rich people, which everyone told me like this niche would have a lot of money and you're gonna have like no problem signing like $2,000, $3,000 a month, clients, whatever. And this post, like, it genuinely hurt my heart because I fucking struggled with this shit. And if you sell anything on the internet, like coaching, consulting, courses, like agency services, freelancing services, high ticket software, you probably have suffered from this as well at some point in the journey where people just did not take you seriously. And no matter what you did, you were like stuck dealing and wasting your entire day like fighting and managing these low ballers, these people who wanted the world from you without paying you anything. And you hated like your life, you could not get them results, and they were just like a pain in the ass to manage. And this, like this is literally the exact process I followed from struggling like this guy and struggling like a lot of people as well. And I'm not saying like I'm the end all be all of everything, but I went from this position to working with people who have made like $7 million in 6 freaking hours. And if you don't believe it, I'll just quickly show you. Oh, yep. So what's the name? Mac. Yeah. So this guy has worked with people like Grant Cardone, Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson's, all these people with like hundreds and millions of dollars. And he is a client of mine. And he has made $7 million in 6 freaking hours. So that's why I started like attracting all these people as my freaking clients. And this is the exact process which I followed, which I learned after a lot of trial and error. So you can just freaking shortcut this entire process and not struggle and suffer with the things which I had to go through. First thing is obviously get good at what you do. The reason I titled this post is like I titled it for a reason that this will allow you to attract the money you deserve. I'm not saying you're gonna be able to make like $100,000 a month or you can charge like 40,000, 12, $15,000 a month from your clients. I'm saying you're gonna get paid the money which you deserve. And if you don't deserve money in the first place, there's obviously a problem. So if you cannot deliver good fucking results to people, like you're trying to sell video editing, you're trying to like sell Facebook ads, and you don't know how to get people leads and more revenue through your Facebook advertising services, then you don't really deserve a lot of money. Because money is a store of value, and value is created when pain is alleviated. People have pain in their lives and they would happily trade money in exchange for you solving the pain from their life. And a pain is solved when problems are solved. Sorry, pain is alleviated when problems are solved. Again, like all of this has, I learned all of this from this freaking guy known as Charlie freaking Morgan. You can watch his videos. He has got like pretty good content. Like genuinely a legit guy. I bought his courses as well and he's pretty freaking legit. But yeah, he had a simple equation like if you want to make money, you have to provide value. If you have to provide value, you have to get rid of pain in the lives of people who you're trying to help. So if you're like a health coach, you have to help people not be fat pieces of shits. If you help people with like lead generation, you have to solve the problem of them not making the money that they want to make. And you solve this problem, like you help people get rid of their pain by solving their problems. Like they don't know how to run Facebook ads, they don't know how to grow like their personal brand, whatever. And that allows them to have what they want, and then you have created value for them. And if they see you providing enough value, then you get paid. But 99% of people simply think, like this was me by the way, like most of you are thinking, if you're watching this, you have like client acquisition problem. You don't know the correct way of doing cold outreach, you don't know how to like do cold email properly, you don't know how to send like the right WhatsApp messages or like cold SMS, you don't know like LinkedIn outreach, you don't know how to like have your Instagram profile set up to get more replies when you're reaching out to people on Instagram. And you just think you have like a client acquisition problem. You just think you're targeting the wrong leads, you're targeting leads in the wrong way, and it's just the entire sales process, like the client acquisition process, the marketing and sales process, which is a problem. And I used to think exactly this way. And like I did not add this, but if you want to figure out what exact problem you have, and if you want to ensure that you're not solving the wrong problem, like I was here, is like investing and dedicating all of my resources into solving the problem of client acquisition when in reality I did not even have a client acquisition problem. And like 80 to 90% of us, we think we have a client acquisition problem, but it's rarely the case. Like, this is the latest realization I had in my life, and I just wanted to like share like a quick video which will help you. I think this is the one. So you can watch this video if you want to explain this topic more in depth, where I basically said like I thought I had a client acquisition problem, and that fucking stopped me from hitting like $100,000 a month. And like, this title is not wrong. I've been trying to hit that number since ages. I've been genuinely dedicating investing my life into this shit, but I was not able to do it. So I'll just add the link of the video. You can watch it if you want to. But most of us, we have a service delivery problem. And you might think this does not apply to you. You might be like, my service delivery is perfect, and if it was perfect, I don't think so. You would really suffer with the problem of not having enough clients. You probably have like a service delivery problem. And if that is you, just watch this video, it will help you out a lot. And another thing, like, if service delivery is actually easy for you, if you're saying, like, yeah, Somil bro, like, you just said that you have to get good at what you do, and if you have to get good at what you do, you have to improve your service delivery, actually delivering upon the promise which you made to these people. And if you think this does not apply to you, if you think like service delivery is really freaking easy for you, it's like a cake in the walk, you're probably not solving a painful enough problem. You're probably not solving a problem which is really difficult to solve. Because if service delivery is literally like a cakewalk, it's like a walk in the park for you, then that means other people can do the exact same thing. And if other people can do the exact same thing, then why should people pay you a lot of money? Like, the only way people would pay you a lot of money is if you can do something which other people cannot do, or they cannot do good enough. And if if the thing which you're doing is so fucking easy, that service delivery is a walk in the park for you, it's not difficult at all, then are you solving a really big enough, painful enough problem? And always remember this quote from Elon Musk, the legend: you get paid in proportion to the difficulty of the problems you solve. So if you want to get paid more, you have to solve like bigger and more difficult problems. And if you start to do that, if you try to solve like bigger and more difficult problems, then you will obviously run into problems in service delivery, because service delivery is going to be hard. So I hope this is like kind of making sense. Or I'll share like a personal example so that I can illustrate the point across. I used to think, again, service delivery was client acquisition was the problem. So I would invest money and resources like every single moment of my day into doing more outreach, figuring out better and newer and shinier ways of like doing outreach and everything. But then I soon freaking realized that, oh, I soon quickly realized that it was not actually a problem. I just reached out to a couple of people. So like, I'll give you a brief overview. So we were charging $6,000 for a 90-day package where we guaranteed that people would have like 12 high ticket clients, high paying clients. And which basically meant, like, if you do the math, so when we were selling that package, we thought people would have like a 20% close rate on sales calls. So if we are able to generate 60 sales calls which actually show up, and like if we're able to do that, we're able to generate like high ticket sales calls with people, like 60 of them, and people are able to close like 20% of these calls, they'll be signing like 12 clients, because 20% of 60 is probably 12 if I'm not wrong. And then that means the value of each and every single call we're generating is worth $100, because we have to generate like 60 calls, and we were charging people $6,000 for generating 60 calls. So then I thought, one day, if we know, like, we have to, like, if we're trying to sell this to people, why don't we simply go ahead and we tell them, like, you don't have to pay us anything upfront, and then we book like these calls for you on a pay on results basis? Because I started to think, like, it's not very difficult to sell this offer to people. Like, it's only difficult if we're charging them like $6,000 upfront, and then I have to have this like huge sales team. I have to manage my sales team and everything, and I kicked my entire sales team like 2-3 weeks ago, because I was like, why should I be paying them like $600 per call when I could literally be closing deals in the DMs? Like, I've closed deals in the fucking DMs, man. Like, these $100 a day, like $100 per call deals. For example, like Shad, like, obviously I might be a bit biased, but he was a friend of mine, so I won't really count it. But like, I close it in the DMs. I'm like, bro, you have this video editing agency, I can help you get clients for it. He's like, bro, like, if you get me qualified sales calls which actually show up on the call and everything, I'll pay you. And I was like, okay, deep. We did not have to get on like a sales call. And after that, once I delivered the call to him, he directly paid the invoice which I sent to him. So I did not even have to get on like a sales call. It was not like a marketing or a sales problem. And telling people that you pay me like $100 for each and every single qualified sales call which shows up for you, it's not a very difficult sell, to be honest, man. Because these companies, they're used to paying like hundreds of dollars or like thousands of dollars to acquire a customer. Because even if, let's say, they were paying me like $1,000 per call, if they're able to close like one deal out of every four calls, then they're making like $2,000, like $2,000 to $5,000 after paying me like $4,000. And this seems like they're actually fucking losing money. But it's not like the client is gonna pay them only once. They're gonna charge them like retainers. So even if the client stays for like 6 months, they technically make like 6 3 is $18,000, and they pay me like $4,000. So still, they're making like more than a 4 times return on investment. So I figured out like these people, they won't have a problem paying me this money. It's only I have to deliver these results to people on scale, and I have to do it really fucking well. Because if I'm not able to deliver good results, they should not even be paying me in the first place. And telling people that you don't pay me anything, like vetting people thoroughly, like I only sent out this offer to qualified people who actually have the budget and everything. Like if a random guy from YouTube tells me, yeah, Samil book calls and I'll pay you the money, I probably won't do it. Because you probably are not qualified for that service. Because we only work with people who have like over $250,000 a year in top line revenue for the service. But I like qualified the people who I wanted to work with. I sent them a DM. I went back and forth like 3 to 4 times with them on the DMs, and it was not a very hard sale. Like I just asked them like, what's your niche, what service you sell, what pain point you solve, and yeah. After that, they just connected the Google fucking calendar to our software, and we just like booked them calls on their calendar, straight to them, and they paid us like on the same fucking day. So what I'm trying to say is, you have to make like probably service delivery is a problem for you. It's very hard to be really good at what you do and not get clients for the same. I don't think so, it's really difficult. And most people, including me, we suffer from not having service delivery which is really good, where we can deliver like instant fucking results, and it's really fast to do it, and we can scale it as well. So for example, like I can do it for like 3 to 5 clients right now, but I can't do it for 100 people. And then I had to like manage, like I had to create a hiring funnel, like, and by the way, like I'm still hiring appointment setters where we pay you $10 for each and every single call you generate. So if you want to do it, we are still open. And if you want to know like how I fucking hire people and everything, I actually created like an entire video showing the entire process of me building out the hiring funnel, and like how I basically will hire employees, which will scale my business to $100,000 a month. So I'll just copy the link and paste it over here if you want to watch it. Oh shit, I pressed enter. Boom. Boom. So updated the videos and everything. So realize that you probably have like a service delivery problem, and if you want to get the money which you fucking deserve, you have to deserve a lot of money, because I know you want a lot of fucking money, which is why you're watching this video. And for that, you need to get good to actually attract the money you fucking deserve. And service delivery is probably a problem for you, a bigger problem for you than client acquisition or marketing. Because if you have something which is a really easy fucking offer to sell, you don't even have to like market it really hard. If I'm being really honest. So the best way, like another thing, like if service delivery is really fucking easy for you, solve a more painful problem, solve a problem which is more difficult to solve. Because if it's easy to fucking solve, like anyone can solve it, and if anyone can solve it, anyone can make the money you fucking deserve. And that's not a very good strategy, at least in my humble opinion, to have a company which you want to scale to probably like millions of dollars. And the best way I found to actually do this is just find something people want. I know everyone who sells like high ticket services, they want like fucking appointments. So just go to your niche, find out what they want. So like say I'm targeting coaches, they probably want more leads, they probably want more clients, they want more revenue. If I'm targeting like YouTubers, they probably want more engagement, more views and everything. So just find out what people want, find out something people would pay for example like video editing, SEO, whatever, and provide a service that has a direct ROI. So like a lot of people might provide the services of websites or something, but if you're selling websites, I cannot see like a direct ROI. I cannot be like, bro, I paid you like $1,000 and then I made like $10,000 back. So sell a service which provides like a direct fucking ROI where the client can see, okay, I use this service, I got like this much of money back. So every single dollar I invest into this machine, I'll make like $1 back or like $2 to $5 back. The reason Facebook makes like millions, if not billions of dollars from advertising is because there are companies who are absolutely thriving, killing it with paid advertising. And Facebook has built out a machine, a system where they can invest $1 and they can make like 2 to 100 times, like 2 to 100, 200, $500 back. And if you had a machine where you could put like unlimited money and you can make more of it, than like more money than what you invest, you probably will invest a lot of money. At least I fucking would. And that's why like Facebook makes like millions of dollars from advertising, because they can provide people a clear direct ROI. And once you have found a service which people genuinely want, they would happily pay for because other people are already charging for it, and you can provide a direct ROI with the service to people. Just work on a pay on results basis. Because when you're working on a pay on results basis, like what is going to happen is, number one, you probably will have some costs. So even if you work on like a pay on results basis, like service delivery, I don't think so it can be totally free. You still have to maybe invest in a couple of software tools or whatever. And when you're doing it, obviously, like if you're running paid ads, you can ask the client to like have the ad budget, whatever. But if you like, whenever you're doing service delivery, you have some expenses. And when you work on like a pay on results basis, then you have to like pay the money out of your own fucking pocket. And that is going to have like a sting in your heart. And you're going to be like, bro, I'm paying money from my own fucking pocket. I need to get this guy results so that I can get paid. It will give you like another level of drive, like an insatiable fucking drive, which will tell you, if you don't do this shit, if you don't deliver the fucking service right now, if you don't get this guy fucking results, you won't make any money. But if you're charging like a retainer, you're like, yeah, bro, like that guy has actually paid me, so it's not that big of a deal. Like, even if I don't fucking like deliver some fucking lovely results, it's gonna be fine. Like, and it's human nature. All of us want to pretend that that's not the case. Like, we're different. We're gonna be the people who are not like everyone else. But it usually ends up like this. So just work on a pay on results basis. So figure out. So let's say you're helping local businesses with lead generation. You can just work with them on a pay per lead basis. So every single time you generate a lead, they pay you like $10, $15, whatever. Or every single time, like they get an appointment into their clinic, whatever, like every single time they get a walk-in, they pay you like $100, $200. And this will force you, like this will ensure like a couple of things. Number one, client acquisition is effortless, because if you genuinely have something which people want, and I asked you to find something which people want, if you have something which people want, people are genuinely paying for it, they're already paying it, people are already charging money for the same, and it can provide a direct ROI to people, then client acquisition will become effortlessly. You won't have to search for clients again. Like, you will stop watching videos on how to get clients. You start watching videos on how to fucking deliver results to clients. And your biggest problem will become like service delivery and not client acquisition. Client acquisition will literally become fucking effortless, and you don't have to buy like another Charlie Morgan course after that. After that, like once you have like more clients than you can handle, whatever, you will actually make more money than you charging retainers. So for example, like I book, um, let's say I book like 10 calls a day for Shah, and he's paying me like, let's say $50, because he's actually like a friend of mine, so I'm charging him just like $50 instead of $100. He'll be paying me $500 a day, which is like $15,000 a month, if I'm able to provide him 10 sales calls every single day. He's paying me $15,000 a month. Imagine how fucking hard it will be to get like $15,000, like a sale on a $15,000 a month retainer. No matter how fucking rich someone is, they're gonna have like a gasp of breath. They're gonna be like, bro, can you actually fucking do it? Like, you have to deal with a lot of fucking objections selling like something for $15,000 a month. Most of you are probably having issues selling like $2,000, $3,000 a month retainers. And if you can sell something for like $15,000, you probably are like a genius salesman. Imagine like you can make $15,000 a month from one fucking client, and that's basically like, that's just because you, like, that's simply because you provided value upfront. Like, if you just work on a pay on results basis, you won't have any issues in like converting deals and like getting more clients, because the sale is effortless, because they have nothing to lose and everything to gain. But if you're delivering good results and people can see like a direct ROI, so if I'm providing like 10 calls to Shad, every single day he's making at least like $2,000 to $5,000. So I'm actually helping him make like 60,000 to over $100,000 as well. So if I'm doing it, $15,000 a month for me is like a no-brainer. He'll actually get mad if I stop doing it. Probably this is gonna be the case. So you get bored, you get paid more than you would if you were charging retainers. What's the maximum I can charge him? $5,000, $6,000 a month. But here I can get like close fucking deals on text, and I can make like $15,000, $30,000 a month just for booking him like 10 fucking sales calls a day. And it's effortless. I did not have to get on a sales call. I just sent him like a couple of text messages on WhatsApp. And yeah, like if you're thinking this won't work if you're like doing cold outreach, I've closed deals with like the guy I was speaking about, like $7 million in 6 hours. I just closed a deal in like a couple of text messages. So again, you can do it for cold traffic as well. Find a service which people want, people are already paying for, work on it, provide a direct ROI, and work on a pay on results basis, because that will allow you to actually make more than you charging like an upfront retainer. And client acquisition is going to be fucking effortless. Last but not the least, you'll be forced to improve service delivery, because if you don't get the person results, then you simply don't make any fucking money and you simply don't fucking eat. And there's like this video which basically this guy, like this guy,
starting a
he
business is
explained
not
like why having like free trials for SMMA is like the new meta for hitting 10k a month ASAP. And I think like instead of a free trial, you should work for like a pay on results basis. And my phone just fucking fell. But yeah, that's my opinion. You can like run a free trial as well, but I just prefer like working on a pay on results basis, because I don't know, I don't want to work for people for free. So yeah, like pay on results basis is or like same as free, but if I'm getting people results, they should be paying me. And why the fuck is this falling again and again? Like I don't get it. Yeah, anyways, so this is like part 1. Get good at what you fucking do, because if you're not fucking good, like no matter what you do, you're always gonna have issues. The next thing, if you're struggling with dealing with like cheap fucking people and you want to attract the money you deserve, then you probably should just start working with rich established businesses. And I just created like a LinkedIn post explaining this, and I think I did a pretty good job. So I created this post: why selling to the rich and established businesses is better than targeting the niche favorite social media guru made popular. So every social media guru is gonna be like, yeah bro, target med spas, roofing, plumbing companies, like the famous looking businesses like plumbing, niche, like gym, chiropractors, or coaches, consultants, agency owners, blah 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 blah. Everyone is like running after the niche which the favorite fucking social media gurus, influencers made popular. Like everyone wants to have like an e-com marketing agency, whatever. Just like simple monkey see, monkey do logic. And here's why, like selling to rich and established businesses is better than the stupid crap. Number one, you can demand higher prices. If I was trying to like, I've reached out to businesses with this exact same offer, like $100 per qualified call, and people are like, bro, like there's no freaking way I'm gonna pay you. And they told me like I'm way too fucking expensive. And the reason for that was because they are from fucking Bangladesh and they make like $1,000 a month, probably like $300-$400 a month. So if you work with richer established companies, for them like $100 is freaking nothing. But for these people, if I get them like 4 calls, they actually have to pay me more than what they made last month. So yeah, you can demand higher prices. You don't have to work any harder. Understand this. Like me booking an appointment for that guy and me booking an appointment for Shad or Mark, who has like $7 million in 6 fucking hours, it's the same amount of work for me. It's the same amount of work for my employees. I have to pay them the exact same fee if they book a call for Shad or this guy, who is the fucking Bangladeshi random fucking idiot, and the work stays the same. You make more money by charging higher prices without doing any extra work. And in most cases, the work actually reduces. So for example, like this guy called Subha. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with my phone? Like, why is it falling again and again? The tripod is not working properly. We'll have to get a new one. So this guy, he charges like a lot of money. Like I think he charges like $1,500 or $2,000 per single episode of a podcast he edits or whatever. He has like an agency which helps people with like VPs, which are like basically VP. I think that's what they call this. Sorry, VCs, venture capitalists, like people who invest in softwares and these companies, and they buy equity, like private equity firms, like venture capitalists, and he helps them with like podcasts and everything. And he charges like a lot of money. And he probably works less than like the average video editor, which is charging like $20 per edit. And he does not have to work any harder. He does not have to work anymore. He's probably working like even less than the average fucking guy who is in a competition with them. Whatever. So you can make more money. Your work stays the same, and they just respect you more based on my observation. So, not a money goal, but when people respect you, when people treat you with dignity, it obviously feels better. I'll try to see if I have like a recording of the call with Mark. So, yep, let me just see. Mac. I'll have to find it. Yeah. So if we go to the discovery call recording,
Yeah, to the moon, indeed. To the moon. That's what we want. We want this to be a starship, indeed. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to let this all render for the recordings. I'm going to get onto that agreement and the rest of the day. Thank you so much for your time, Shamil. And I'm not saying your name correctly, right, Shamil?
Somil, whatever.
Shamil, am I saying it too fast, or am I not pronouncing? I want to get. I don't want to butcher you. I don't want to belittle you or diss you. Further those skills as well for both of our betterments and our audiences. Again, those 3 to 5 wins. Let's bring it back.
And like you probably saw this.
And I'm not saying your name correctly, indeed. So I
see any reason why this would not go to the moon. I'm in.
Yeah, to the moon, indeed. To the moon. That's what we want. We want this to be a starship, indeed. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to let this all render for the recordings. I'm going to get onto that agreement and the rest of the day. Thank you so much for your time, Shamil.
I've never heard any business owner who makes like less than $1,000, $2,000 a month at least. Like maybe this is a problem with me, but they never say fucking thank you. They're like, bro, we did you a fucking favor by getting on the discovery call with you. And this dude making like $7 million in 6 hours, he's like, bro, thank you so much for your time, Sawmill. And they just respect you more based on my observation, because they got to the stage because of the person they are. Like if someone has a really successful business, they probably are a good fucking human being as well. Because I've not seen many entrepreneurs, like any entrepreneur for that matter, who's like an absolute terrible human being. He treats everyone like a fucking dick. And he has like built a massive, largely successful company. Like that's just in fucking Hollywood, because people want to tell you that entrepreneurs are evil fucking people. But based on my observation, they respect you a lot more than random idiots. And again, sales is easier because these people are already accustomed to investing money into shit. Like these people already believe in the idea of investing in their businesses. The reason they have these multi-million-dollar companies is because they took fucking risks. Like I've not seen, like, have you seen a successful entrepreneur saying like, yeah bro, I never took a risk, I never lost money, I never failed, and I built this massive fucking enterprise. Every single fucking podcast or interview you have with an entrepreneur you watch on YouTube, they tell you the same thing. We took a lot of risks, we lost a lot of money, and we were in situations we do not know how to get out of. Like, that's a common theme I've seen across all fucking entrepreneurs who are successful. And they understand that investing money has some risk. They understand they believe in the concept of investing into something and maybe not making a money back. And that makes sales much more easier. Because if you're dealing with like random idiots, they tell you, what's the guarantee? What if I don't make it? Everyone understands nothing in this world is guaranteed. There's nothing guaranteed in this world except me and you dying. That's the only guarantee we have in this world. God does not guarantee like when are we going to die. God does not guarantee like how long are we going to live. How do you expect human beings to guarantee something? And if someone gives out like a crazy fucking guarantee, they're probably lying. They probably are just lying to get the sale, and you try to get a refund, you try to impose a guarantee, they probably won't deliver. Sure, Charlie Morgan has like no hate to him, but he has this crazy guarantee where he's like, bro, I'll pay you like $10,800 along with the full refund. I'll pay you this from my own fucking pocket in the VSL, and I'll just fucking play it out. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Oh, and encourage exclusive, please. Full pay, completely guaranteed.
Yeah. So he's like, bro, 52 full pay clients in 52 weeks guaranteed, or your money back and $10,000 from my own pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Sounds awesome. But have you actually like read the agreement which he sends out when you fucking buy the shit? There's no way anyone is actually getting a refund, because there are like so many different subclauses, whatever. And if anyone is trying to sell you a guaranteed out, like, understand this. He's selling this to people who are fucking broke in their agencies. If anyone is already doing like $1 million in the business, they're not gonna buy this shit, right? And I'm not saying like it's wrong or something. Like, He just understands marketing and he's using it. But people who are established, they don't believe in this fucking crap of guarantees and shit. He's using it because you are fucking broke. And in order to sell you something, he has to use it. Because you're a fucking dumbass. Like, the reason I'm struggling with client acquisition is because you don't believe in the idea of investing money, potentially losing that money as well. I flew over to Thailand not knowing what to do with my life at the age of 18. Like, I'm literally here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, there were so many things. I did not even have a visa when I walked in here. I was like, I'll fucking figure it out. But if you're the type of person, or if you're dealing with the type of people who are like, bro, I want everything without any risk, whatever, then selling them is pretty hard, even if you have the guarantee. Like, what do you think? Like, let's say hypothetically, Thailand was a business owner and he was trying to sell me something like I should come to this place, this country. Would it be easier for him to sell it to me? Someone who believes in the idea that, okay, bro, like sometimes you take a risk, sometimes things don't go as planned, and sometimes you get unexpected surprises along the way, and you have to just deal with the problems as they are, and you have to figure out a fucking way. Will it be easier for Thailand to sell a trip to me, or some random idiot who's like, bro, I have this savings and I don't want to lose this at all. Like, I want guaranteed risk-free outcomes, whatever. Obviously, it's much easier to sell shit to me compared to that random idiot who does not believe in the idea of investing in himself. And that's why, if you try to sell to like broke fucking idiots, sales are going to be harder. So in short, like summarizing everything, you make more money easily without working more. Sales are easy, so you can make more money easily because you can charge more as well without working any extra harder. Sounds fair to me. And last but not the least, if that wasn't enough, like getting results through these businesses is actually easier. So let's say you were selling like lead generation services to a local business. Would it be easier to get like qualified appointments? Like, let's say you were selling it to a med spa and you were like, I'll help you get like 10 more walk-ins every single month. Would it be easier to would it be easier for you to help a med spa which has like 300 reviews, which has been in business for like a decade and is located in like Miami or something, like a well-to-do city? Is it easier to get them more appointments, or a med spa which is located in fucking Afghanistan where women cannot even fucking walk outside the street? So who the fuck is gonna buy the services? Like, you can be doing the exact same thing, but you will have like 1,000 times better results trying to help a med spa in fucking Miami, where they already have like a proven customer base, whatever, and you want to help them scale instead of get the first fucking customer, than you trying to sell the same exact thing to a fucking med spa in Afghanistan if they exist in the first place. So, and if you think like this is random bullshit made up advice, see who has fucking like this shit. Like, just see this guy again, the same person, like $7 million in 6 hours. This guy, do you know who this guy fucking is? Let me just fucking show you. You. Boom. Where's Alex? Yeah. You know Alex Hormozy, right? The guy with millions of followers, the guy who has like acquisition.com, gym launch, whatever. Every one fucking knows Alex Hormozy, right? Boom. You know him? 3 million followers, nice stuff, everything, business guru, whatever. He has been mentored by him. He has worked with Alex Hormozy. He has worked with all these different fucking people. Like, just fucking read it. These are the people, like fucking multi-millionaires. And they agree with this shit. These are the people I want to work with. And they're liking this post saying that, yeah, bro, we agree with this shit. Like, this girl, I don't know who this is, but I think she's a pretty successful entrepreneur as well. Yeah. Top 50 women in tech. 73,000 followers on LinkedIn, which is pretty difficult to get. You know, you can fucking read these people. Like, is it better to work with these people than random idiots in the first place? That's what you have to think of it, man. And yeah, that hopefully would be enough to persuade you to work with richer and established companies instead of like working with random fucking idiots, right? And if you don't fucking believe me, again, just see who fucking like that post. Millionaires. People making like millions in like a span of fucking hours. Last but not the least is third, like, don't depend on giving away free shit or cheap shit to get customers. Like, you've probably heard that you should give out like free lead magnets and everything, and that's how you build like a massive email list, and that's how you're supposed to win in this game of life. They fucking give out free value, free shit, and actually made like a post over here where I explained why giving away free stuff or selling cheap shit to get customers is actually terrible fucking bullshit advice. Because when I tried to do it, I attracted tire kickers, not buyers. Like, I don't think so I'm supposed to like open up my Stripe live over here. But I was just looking at all the Stripe transactions one day, and I gave like a free trial to my software. I saw like a payment was being failed consistently. Like, my like Stripe was trying to bill the card for like the $100 of my software, and the payment was not going through. And I just wanted to see like what was the fucking reason. I hope it's not an issue on my end. And the person was like, bro, I don't have enough fucking money in my credit card. Stripe was like, this guy does not have enough fucking money in his credit card. Like, imagine a guy who does not even have like $100 in his bank account. When you give out free shit, these fucking broke ass fucking miser people, they fucking love you, but they're not your buyers. And if you want to run a charity, then this is awesome fucking advice. Like, go ahead and give out free shit. For example, like this guy, I don't think so he's trying to make like money off of his social media, like Simon Squibb. Simon Squibb. Yeah, he's not trying to make money off of his social media, so that's why he gives out like free shit. Another, like, I wanted to give you a reel as well. Firstly, like, let me just cover this point briefly. So you're attracted like tire crickers, not fucking bias people who want free shit from you. Another thing is like people just don't take free shit seriously. For example, I got this school subscription last month just out of nowhere. It was like $150, something like that. What's the name? Like agency chart. This one from this guy. Like he's on YouTube as well. Yeah. So this guy I fucking bought from him, and his YouTube videos were popular, valuable, whatever. But it was cheap. So I did not really take it seriously. I did not even fucking log in like most of the days. I just opened it like 1 to 2 days, and then after that I was like, bro, I don't have time for this shit. Because people just don't take you seriously when you're not charging like high enough prices. And last but not the least, like since people did not take me seriously, they did not get results. I never converted into customers. So let's say I attracted firstly like a tire kicker who does not even have fucking enough money in his credit card to fucking buy from me. So firstly, he's not even a fucking buyer. But obviously because he has like a free trial, he's not paying anything. He's not taking me seriously. And because he's not taking the software whatever seriously, he won't get results in the free trial period. And if he's not getting results, why would he fucking pay? He's gonna think like, bro, I tried it out for 2 weeks, I did not get any fucking results. And that's why this shit is shit. Even though like I might be the problem, I might be the guy who cannot like show up every single day. But yeah, this thing is gonna be the shit thing and not me. And again, I'm saying like Charlie Barber, that guy, if you're about to buy his shit, he's not the problem. Like he genuinely gave out value in the community. It was just me who did not take it seriously. So I'm not saying like acting like a hypocrite, saying like that shit did not work out for me. It was completely my fault. But most people don't have the, what do you say? Like most people don't have the fucking brain cells to admit, and they have like a massive ego where they cannot admit like they're the ones who are actually wrong. So they'll tell you like your shit does not work. So that's why like giving away free shit is terrible advice. And last is that established business owners are way more skeptical of free stuff than paid stuff because they understand the game. If someone has an established business, they understand that in a game of business, you provide value, there's a mutual exchange of value. And if they are providing services, they obviously get, like, they expect to get paid in return. So when you go to them, you're telling them, I'm going to give you the world and I'm not going to charge you anything. They're obviously skeptical. Like, imagine you have a cancer, like, you have cancer, like, God forbid you don't get it. But there's a random guy who's like, bro, I'm going to cure your cancer for free. And he's like fucking running after you. He's like, annoying and spamming your face. He's cold calling you every day. Sir, you have cancer. Like, let me fix it for free. You're thinking, bro, I have cancer. I need to get it fixed. Like, why are you so adamant to solve this problem for me for free? Like, what do you get out of it? And like, way more skeptical. Someone working for, like, people always tell me, Somil, I'll edit your videos for free. I'll make you a free thumbnail. And I never say yes to it. Because I understand fucking human psychology. I understand you're doing it to build fucking the law of reciprocity and shit. And like once I had a guy and he edited like a free thumbnail for me. I like, looked at it. I absolutely hated it. Then he's like, bro, I just wasted my time for whatever. And I know you're just trying to convert me into a customer. So I'm like more skeptical of this free shit. I'll be like, bro, if someone comes to me and he's like, bro, pay me this much money, I guarantee you're gonna have like a 15% CTR, and if you don't get the 15% CTR, then I don't fucking, like, you don't fucking pay me. Or he comes to me, he's like, bro, every single thumbnail which gets like a 15% CTR, you pay me $50. That's a much better offer than someone being like, bro, I'll edit like thumbnails for free. And I'm gonna be much more skeptical of the free shit compared to that. So that's why like giving away free shit or selling like cheap shit to get customers is pretty terrible advice. And this reel, another thing which just gets the point across. A very good reel by a guy who has taught me a lot about sales. Love him, Anshu Agarwal, man.
book on manifestation and I thought of giving it out for free. Pakwas idea. Never do anything for free. Whenever you try to create a free list or build an email list of freebies, they expect more free from you. The reason content creators don't make money is because they give too much away for free. And
So this guy has an email list of 600,000 people who have paid him money. You don't have a email list or any audience of 600,000 people who for free as well. Like, even if you're trying to give out like a free lead magnet, you don't have like 600,000 people who have opted in for that. And this guy has an email list of 650,000, something like that, of people who have paid him money. An email list of not leads, of customers. Is that more valuable, or like an email list of fucking freebies? And if you're thinking like, why is he creating content now? When he had a business, he had like Internet Coaching Empire. So he had this company called Internet Coaching Empire, ICE, which was one of the biggest coaching businesses in India, which is one of the biggest economies in the freaking world. And like when he had this, he did not post any content. So he actually, like, whatever he taught, he used to charge people for it. He had like a low ticket webinar, then like a higher ticket course, like a mid ticket course, and then like a higher ticket mentorship program, and then like a $40,000, $50,000 a year, like mastermind, whatever. And like the same thing, he was not giving out anything for free. Now he has a YouTube channel where he does like live sessions and everything, but that's because he's like, bro, money is not a priority for me right now. He actually like came in the game, he conquered the game of business, and then he's like, bro, I don't want to play this game of money anymore. And he's like, I would much rather just help people out for free. So when he was an entrepreneur, he did not believe in giving out like free shit to attract customers, because that will always like attract tire fucking kickers in your company. He was like, let me just ask people to pay for shit and then deliver the like exceptional fucking value. And if you think like you cannot, if you think you cannot deliver the value which you think people should pay, just work on a pay on results basis. So don't give out like free shit, work on a pay on results basis. So that's another tip. Hopefully this fucking helped you. If you got any fucking questions, just reply to this post with a comment. Cool shit in the description. Obviously I keep on changing it, so don't know what is there, but I promise it's fucking cool. Go over there and buy from me. Bye man, take care.